This is Officer Herrera, Phoenix Police Officer Herrera, and he's gonna do nothing about all the human trafficking that's going on. All these victims, see all these victims, human trafficking victims. He's not gonna do anything about it. He keeps driving around. He looks at me. He sees my camera. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna illegally detain me, threaten me with arrest, with a bogus arrest, all because I caught him not doing anything about the human trafficking we have here on 27th Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona. Note the guy that just passed with the bicycle. That's going to be important here. Officer Herrera will directly retaliate against me and even admitted it's because I was recording him.
Hey man,
So,
what are you doing over here?
what are you doing?
Huh?
What's your badge and name?
What?
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Herrera, 11190.
All right. Am I free to go? Am I detained?
Huh?
Am I free to go? Am I detained?
Well, right now you're trespassing on this property. Well, can you roll down your other window?
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Huh?
If I'm not detained, I'm free to leave, right?
No, you're not. You're trespassing on this property right now.
Yeah, but nobody told me to leave.
Okay, well, there's an authority to arrest on this property for anybody who is not conducting business.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
So, what's the badge number?
10898.
Okay, he's like parked over here, fucking videotaping the girls, and he parks right here.
How you doing tonight, sir?
This property has a
So this property has an ATA. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that, sir?
How do you know that I don't know anybody here that invited me to be here?
The property's closed. So there's an ATA on this property.
All right, sir. What's your do you have your ID on you?
So I'm detained?
Yes.
You're gonna issue citation?
No, that's what I'm here to figure out. I'm detaining you, and I need to identify you.
Why you didn't identify me?
Huh?
There's other cars passing by here all the time.
There's not, yeah, passing through the parking lot. You're parked in the parking lot, and then you're videotaping other people.
I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. That you guys are not doing your job.
Huh?
I'm gathering content for a story that you guys are not doing your job.
Okay.
So what? You want to retaliate now?
No, I'm not.
Because I'm a
retaliating.
journalist and I saw you're not doing your job.
No, that's not
So
exactly.
if I'm not detained, I'm free to go, right?
No, you are
You're
detained.
not, you are
I am detained for what?
for trespassing.
For trespassing? You
Yes.
can issue citation for trespassing?
No, I don't have to issue a citation.
Okay, so I'm free to leave then.
I still have to identify you
Why do you need to identify me?
because you have to be notified that you're trespassing on the property.
No, but I know a business owner right here.
Huh?
He allowed me to be here.
You know the business owner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Did he give you a written consent that you?
I'm
can
not
be
gonna
here?
help you in your investigation.
Okay.
I
well
want to
then
talk to the
You're
supervisor.
required at this point. You're detained. You're required to provide your identification. If you don't provide that, you'll be arrested.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be arrested, but the hookers are not gonna be arrested, right?
The hookers are.
Who's
standing
your
on the
supervisor? I want to talk to your supervisor. Get the supervisor right here, Herrera.
For what?
Because I want to talk to your supervisor.
What is your complaint?
My complaint is that you want to retaliate against me
Nobody's retaliating.
because I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay, sir, your identification. Thank you. I'll be right back.
What kind of story you doing?
On illegal activity here on 27th Avenue.
Okay. What are you doing, sir?
I need to get the photograph of you, police officer. What's your
10898.
yeah? What was your name again?
Johnson.
So that's what they teach you in police academy, to flash the light at the journalist so he can't get any content for a story.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Why need the flash? Why need the flash? I already told you what I'm doing. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Glad to hear it. Were you talking to prostitutes out here?
I'm recording Officer Herrera. I saw him pass by. He didn't do anything about the crime that's going on here. So I'm gathering content for a story so I can report
That's good.
and say that
What paper do you work
Herrera did nothing. That he's a joke, and so is you.
Here you go. What paper do you work for?
So I'm free to leave.
What are you doing, sir?
I need to get a photograph of you, police officer. What's your
10898
yeah? What was your name again?
Johnson.
So that's what they teach you in police academy, to flash the light at the journalist so he can't get any content for a story.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Why need the flash? Why need the flash? I already told you what I'm doing. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Glad to hear it. Were you talking to prostitutes out here?
I'm recording Officer Herrera. I saw him pass by. He didn't do anything about the crime that's going on here. So I'm gathering content for a story so I can report
That's good.
and say that
What paper do you work
Herrera did nothing. That he's a joke, and so is you.
Here you go. What paper do you work
So I'm free to leave. Yeah.
What journalist company do you work for?
Okay, so I'm free to leave.
Huh? Well, I'm not done talking to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that you're trespassing. If you come back on this property
Yeah.
without conducting business, you will be
Without
arrested.
conducting business? Okay. Bye.
Have a great day, sir.
You're a disgrace.
You probably shouldn't be filming people as they drive by.
Yeah, I filmed you drive by. You didn't do anything about the crime here. So I'm going to report on that.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
God bless you.
Yeah.
What journalist company do you work for?
Okay, so I'm free to leave?
Huh? Well, I'm not done talking to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that you're trespassing. If you come back on this property
Yeah?
without conducting business, you will be
Without conducting business? Okay. Bye.
Have a great day, sir.
You're a disgrace.
You probably shouldn't be filming people as they drive by.
Yeah, I filmed you drive by. You didn't do anything about the crime here. So I'm going to report on that.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
God bless you.
There you go. That's the proof. Officer Herrera was driving a squad car with the number 811567. You saw that he just passed by the trafficking victims. Some of them looked extremely young. He just passed. Didn't say anything. Didn't try to trespass them. Asked them for their identification. Asked them if they're being trafficked, if they're underage. They were also standing right there on the property. You saw the guy with the bicycle pass by. He was on the property. You saw the one other vehicle standing there. And then you saw corrupt Officer Herrera mispronounce his Spanish last name with a hard H. He said Herrera. I don't know why is that. Maybe he's not Hispanic, but Hispanics or Chicanos or Mexican Americans, when they have a name like that, they don't pronounce it as Herrera. It kind of looks like they're trying to suck it up to the Anglos. So I pronounced his name properly, Herrera, and admitted that he retaliated against me. Said you shouldn't be recording people or filming people when they're driving. He was driving that squad car, and I shouldn't be recording him. That's how he retaliated with the bogus trespass warning. I know that guy that owns the property. I know the carniceria guy and the barbershop right there. I know them. But I was in a tough spot. You know, I was sitting down, they're flashing their lights at me. I didn't want to make any sudden moves. I didn't see any no trespassing signs. And how can one say that the business is closed if I didn't come out of my vehicle and walk up to the business to see what the closing hours are or operating hours are? So the whole stop was completely bogus and illegal. They retaliated against the journalist, and that's it. And then he threatened me with arrest. So that's when I provided my ID. And I believe if I didn't provide my ID, he probably would have arrested me on obstructing a police officer. And then he called for backup, and that other officer, Johnson, was flashing the light at the camera. You know, where's the transparency? He's flashing the light for officer safety, right at the lens. How is that safe? You're flashing your lights right at my lens. You should be flashing your lights at my arms, on my waist, you know, if you're officer safety. Then he opens the door due to officer safety, Terry versus Ohio, and he still flashes his light at my camera. You know, how is that officer safety? So the whole thing is bogus. Obvious abuse of power. And then if you live right there on 27th Avenue and you got trafficked women standing in front of your house and you call the police and they tell you, oh, we're short staffed right now. We don't have enough cruisers. We don't have enough officers to enforce the law there. But we do have enough officers to abuse the rights of our citizens, abuse the rights of a journalist trying to create a content for a story. You know, if you see that guy with a camera recording us, just call. We'll show up right away. We'll get the police out of the woodworks, and they'll show up and they'll try to create a crime so we can get them. And what you see right now is the torn flag on their precinct. That's the precinct that is in charge of 27th Avenue and all the trafficking that's going on over there, all the human trafficking, all the poor women that are being abused and trafficked on 27th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. The commander's name is Lawrence Hain. So I don't know what he's doing.